Hey guys, good morning. We're here with the Cult of Pleasure campaign. This campaign was randomly rolled. We have about 10 turns left, unless more turns are added, or maybe no, even ends faster if turns are removed. Immediately after that, we got a new campaign planned. Campaign with Lost Defenders with some restrictions. No bell skills on lords and no slants are allowed. Means there will be no special lords of magic or Lord Croak. But first we gotta finish this campaign before that. This campaign's a little bit struggle, you know, as usual these hard campaigns, totally unpredictable with RNG how it's gonna be in beginning. Ultuan was not ideal, but we played safe and slow and clicked our way and defeated everybody on Ultuan. We got all of Ultuan, 2 provinces in the south of Naggaroth. The Dark Elves are dominating in the rest of Naggaroth. Military allies with Hexoatl can easily confederate Malekith and or Harganet and become a superpower as well. The only reason we don't do that is because we do immediately spawn the Chaos Invasion. We're at turn 89, ends on turn 99, so the moment the turn 99 starts means the campaign is gonna end. We are rank 2, can easily go rank 1 with more military. We are military allies with Hexoatl. Hexoatl is planned to be a ally for the rest of this campaign. I want him to take all of Lastria, good buffer. And we are taking the rest of Naggaroth now. Have defeated a couple of factions that are getting steamrolled, and we can easily confederate Khorne Helebron and Malekith to become a superpower. We got 256,000 in the bank with over 20k income, sitting on rank 2 military. Morathi. Unpredictable difficulty in the beginning, leaning towards very hard, but the moment you get rolling on Ultuan, ridiculously easy campaign. Okay, we have a couple of armies here on in Naggaroth. We are now steamrolling over Clan Rictus. Clan Rictus has almost no military, 6 settlements left. And then it's Exonegic, which also have almost no military with 9 settlements left. This is what we're doing right now. And then we're gonna confederate both Malekith and Khorne Helebron, control Ultuan and Naggaroth. Our own ally will be Hexoatl, while we go Snatch, click, short campaign victory capitals.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. I approve of these dark.
I've been poking towards Galleon's Graveyard with this. It's a really big military here, so they might just flee. Let's see what's going on here first. This is all good. We still need another 3,000 slaves in Titan Peaks. We have 35,000 income here. We've been losing a lot of slaves because of Sacrifice to Khaine. Without Sacrifice to Khaine and the current tech that we got, there'll be no slave decline in Titan Peaks.
My power is yours.
She's rank 20. We got what mortality in her, sure. Yeah, let's just go use it for a scout right now.
My dark heart is yours.
She needs one more rank.
Death to the weak.
The sacrifice to Hecate is so goddamn good. Where you going, Trach?
With my tail.
Servant of Hecate.
Yeah. The click, continue.
I am the first sorcerer.
Go take the monoliths next, and then we're just gonna eliminate his remaining settlements. And then we're gonna attack Elves of Nehe, confeder the other two factions. I'm creating a second army to surprise from the south.
Lord of the Black
They
Court.
might have some military here, but hard to say. Getting a little bit more units here. While meanwhile our main armies will go here to eliminate them in this area. They can't really resist us. We have not only overwhelming military but overpowered military too. Marathi alone has over 200 power in the army with super destructive magic.
I watch from the shadow.
And we have 4 black dragons.
Our power is unmatched.
Enchantress.
This is our second army. I'll just go with Marathi, so we just steamroll, everybody just flees, and we click, 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 click. Takes a lot of time. That's what happens when you have a ridiculous economy. You get a ridiculous military, you don't even have to fight battles anymore.
Corruption
Sorceress
of the
of
vilest
bronze.
sort.
The next event is a request or just some kind of challenge, some recommended.
Necromancy is a parlor trick.
It's one of the milestone campaigns we had planned for this year. The milestone campaigns are discontinued because of the introduction of shackles, and we have more months around. But we are still going to finish all the ones that have been already created and planned to be done this year.
Oh my god.
This is one of them.
Have you seen that shit?
Dark
Holy
cards
shit.
await.
What the hell?
Hey Herman, thank you for your support and good morning.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Just out of luck here with this.
What now? Plotting a course. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Just have to go a little bit slower here. But one thing is sure, they will not be able to resist here.
Lord of the Black Court.
The only thing we can do right now, the best thing is probably share dual weapons with a couple of dread spears. We have the numbers, so even if we get in a
This one
manual
is
battle,
capable
it's gonna be a
enough.
problem for them.
Destructive, this one. Useful.
Ring
Adequate.
6 here.
Yes, adequate.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Now let's go see what's going on here. Clan Rictus is on the run, so they're trying to recruit here.
Is discordant.
Who is? It is impossible. Each priest. We blocked Tretch. We're also at war with these guys here, so we're gonna spy on them too. Okay, we got to upgrade 3 technologies. Let's see. They forgot the masters on these technologies for sure. Probably should put masters here. And they add new stuff, but they forget that they, you know, the technologies exist above them. Okay, Life of Dread is the best stuff here for now. What else do we have? Shades get 10 armor. Armor for the Shades is really good, but let's go with the campaign movement range plus 10% first. The battle skills are red skills, Samir. So when you mouse over a lord, it will tell you the rank. It has 2 character skills, 6 battle skills, and 11 campaign skills. So battle skills, red skills.
What now?
First sorceress.
Sun does gives us an exotic animals, so it's a little bit money as well. Click, click, click. What do we have here for more click, click? Ooh, the roads and another assassin. Why not? Here, we need the Dreadman, so we can recruit Blackguards. And what we have here?
awaiting
She
command.
is currently garrisoned. I wanna see if the Lord's garrisoned. She's currently our only army in Ultron. We have our ally Grand Pepe guarding the Nagarite. All the chaos is attacking here. We should probably send an arc there to deal with this.
What?
This arc might get some aggro and it's pretty good to deal with any enemy. It's a pretty good arc army. Oh, I need to finish my food here, guys, so we're gonna interrupt for a bit. I have a question. In my Asian campaign, my game keep on crashing when Grimgir attacks an Emperor Rebel settlement. Is there a way around, or my campaign is over? I can just, you know, keep forcing it until it processes, but you know, sometimes just easier to restart. Save yourself, you know, some frustration. It could cause some critical error, or just, you know, try to do some different. If you've seen how our first Karazakarak ended when we rolled Torgrim randomly, you know, it could either be hours of frustration trying to get it through, and you're never gonna be the same after that, or just a restart. My bro made me a cheeseburger, homemade. Can let it turn process.
Make plain your ambition, Druki, as I make plain mine.
Sorry guys for the interruption. I'm here. Describe taste. Well, it was perfect. Perfect, really. Just fresh cheeseburger, homemade. Until a slice of tomato fell on the ground, on the floor, and I stepped on it and I had to clean instead of enjoy the cheeseburger. Turn 90. Do we have this? I just have to turn this on. Okay, all good, all good. Kill check. Dread Fleet, they're waiting for us. It looks like they're fleeing.
Dreadlord. A vile plan.
Ooh, they're actually waiting for us. Spy satellite at its best.
I admire
Smart AI knows where you are and it knows if you're coming.
anchors away.
This might not be safe to attack at all, especially with this attrition building up.
Black-hearted. Tyrant.
How many can we recruit? 6.
Lord of the Black Court.
Oh, rank 8. So with the campaign skills, you can actually get plus 10 ranks on them, so you can recruit them at max rank 9. Easy.
Phoenix Queen, don't hold back.
Looks like nobody's here.
Revenge. What's theirs is mine.
They fear the darkness. The portents are
What the fuck
good.
happened to my movement? Why is the second turn movement fucked up here?
Is unmatched.
Is this a bug because you don't use the normal movement the next turn and you have the movement penalty from forced landing the second turn in a row?
I want them dead. Cower. Searching.
The Skaven are basically trampled here. They're struggling to survive. There's an overwhelming amount of Dark Elf armies in this area from the different factions. So they're just gonna be click, 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 Confederate, Confederate.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Set the sails.
Oh my god. Have you seen
Playing
that
like an...
shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
What do you seek? Moving on. Dark sorceress, setting forth.
They have their uses.
So they're recruiting new military here. They might have good tier in the heck hole.
Cruel
Do we have a
and
siege
deadly.
attacker available? We do.
Tyrant of
We'll
Naggaroth.
go sneaky here. We just need to get a siege attacker. I'll just get everybody. It's not like we need them right now. Recruit everything.
Lord of Fear. Moving.
Take their capital down and they won't be able to recruit any quality. RuneScript says, Eldritch, I'm always so fascinated how fast you are able to get the game going. It's turn 19, you're a superpower. I'm playing Harganet and turn 110, I only have 4 full provinces. Well, they play at your own pace. Play at your own pace. On high difficulty, the game does work against you. You know, even worse in the last couple of updates. But you should definitely play at your own pace. Don't really compare themselves to anybody else. You know, there are people that come to me here that tell me that I'm playing too slow. My turns are way too long, and I'm supposed to have 100k income by turn 50.
Skeletons, nothing more. Dar Enchantress.
I'm not sure what game they're playing, you know. So play at your own pace, don't anybody tell you differently.
The way is open. Weak. I know the way. Feared warrior.
Is there a point to use Tomb King's heroes on map if you're super limited with them? Sure, scouts are always good. The Tomb Princes are the least useful in the army, so they should be considered on the campaign map. Keep in mind, it's the main restriction is not that you have a limited number, but you have a limited economy. The Tomb King economy is gimped, but the hero action costs the same as for any faction. If you're gonna use 2 or 3 heroes on the campaign map, you're gonna cripple your snowballing. So they didn't adjust the costs of the hero actions while you have a very limited economy as they're expanding. So that's more a limitation than the number of heroes you get. But spying with the heroes is important, so that's their primary role, scout on the map. Lich Priest must in the army, Necrotect strongly recommended the army, and Tomb Prince recommended the campaign map.
What violent delights! Skillful sorceress. Leaving. Nagash forsook them long ago.
But also now I see why Hargren is not that fun to play, at least not with Blazed Red. Don't tell anybody, but this faction is created for the emo lesbians.
Necromancy is a parlor trick.
Okay. We have another 3 turns of sacrifice there. Huh?
This one is capable enough.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
This is an area it's not easy to attack with this. We might even need to back off. We need more blade guards.
Fear my malice.
We get like 15 blade guards, should be fine.
Lord of
This army should be probably full blade guards with a couple of shades, if we were to attack this.
Against the code.
Yes.
Do we declare war on Itza? That's the big question of this campaign. Or declare war on Teclis and block alliance between Itza and Hexoatl. We go to war with Itza, cripple Itza, let them get confederated. It looks like they might get confederated anyways because they're struggling right now.
I am Teclis, High Law Master of
4
the
turns. We have an unlikely military ally on purpose, just to make things super convenient for us in Lastria.
Master of Nagaroth. I have much to show. Master Druki.
It's not recommended to confederate right now because we'll just spawn Chaos Invasion. We need to finish the enemies here first, then when we have all of Nagaroth and 5 more armies, then because we wanna steamroll the remaining victory settlements and not give them any chance to prepare. We have reached critical mass like 20 turns ago, so we're just snowballing here. The only reason we're still playing this campaign is because of it's turn limited. I would never really play a long Marathi campaign. The Chaos Corruption is giving me brain damage. Just a shit faction with a great lord.
My destiny.
Yes.
The worst thing about Marathi, as the lord, is they give her some trait that they don't even understand how it works. So she has even worse trait than the Lord Pepe, you know, the Grand Pepe. It's, you know, it's just mind-boggling, really mind-boggling. Dark Manipulator and the trait on Mazdamuni are some of the worst in the game. They literally do nothing for the faction. The loyalty system is pretty bare bones, and it just plays in your favor. Only time it's gonna work in your favor if you're playing some super heavy restrictions and challenge campaign. And even then, this trade is gonna be garbage.
Mother of the
What's my favorite faction, Legend Lord? My favorite faction card is a Karak, but my favorite Legend Lord is Karl Franz. Look at this. They declare war.
No.
They fucking declared war.
Sigma forbid.
Oh, hey there, it's players sailing the seas. We have to declare war. The only reason we exist in the game is to declare war on the player. What a fucking joke is the existence of the rogue armies in the water. Imagine they would actually attack weakened fleets nearby and not just be toxic towards the player. Just fucking fuck off.
Plotting a course. Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Taking attrition here, huh?
sorceress.
Is the Black Tower still controlled by the Skaven? It could be.
My power is yours. I am gone.
We just want to clear the Skaven here
See the
for
Skaven
now, huh?
twitch.
Hag
We don't want them
sorceress.
to survive on one settlement and just be annoying.
Such slaughter awaits. The ocean
It looks
awaits.
like the Chaos is ignoring Ultuan. It's like they see the player Dark Elves, they're like, oop, nope, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Where the fuck did they go? There's just a new wave of Chaos here. Where they go? Did they bug? I don't think they respawned. They all dead already? Fucking hell, man. Thought I
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
just wanted to see how much slaves we can get in Everest, but they're denying us slaves here. Probably sinking their own ship, killing themselves so we don't get any slaves.
The very air is tainted.
Where does Chaos go? What the fuck is this shit? Supposed to be 7 armies here.
Cruel Dreadlord.
They're denying us slaves.
March onwards. Establish a garrison. Dark Lord.
Feared.
We need to take this so they don't recruit good units here. Ooh, they all recruit a good army here. It was fast, man. 3 turns, damn.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Okay, we have to make sure they don't skip continue recruiting here.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
The Lord is in the city. Okay, he will not survive.
My journey begins.
50-50, huh? We have all our regiments renowned. It's 50-50. God damn! God damn!
We will make them bleed.
Did they bug? Where are all those 7 armies? Hey Flerp, you still with me? This is actually a potent unit to kill infantry, the Sister of the Sea Doom. While these ones are better than Bleak Swords and Dread Spears, that's why we have them.
Witch elves.
Fear. Dreadlord.
Mothers of murder.
What should we do about this city? I feel like we might hold it. Or we could just raise it.
Black-hearted lord. The merciless host. Dread spears. Tyrant. Dark Rider crossbows. If I must.
Bringers of death. Indeed.
Understood. Chariots. The merciless host. We are ready.
This guy is here, let's just go shoot him.
Onwards to murder. Forward. Dread spears. Forward. Carnage awaits.
Skilled murderesses.
Corsair handbows. Carnage awaits.
To murder.
Druki.
Spreading despair. Chef. Moving out. Elfry.
The merciless host. Moving out.
Tala. Very well.
Battle ready. Carnage awaits.
Eurathan. By Drakira.
We can find some other stuff there.
Ruki. To destruction. Dreadlord.
Bringers of death.
Dark elves.
Cross of Cain.
Eager for battle. By your command.
Ha! Quickly now. Make them dance.
Dark shards. Following orders. Dread spears. Dealers in death.
Titanic my ass.
Merciless warriors. No mercy.
Let us Samir.
Dark elves. They flee. We run. Executioners. Druki.
You can have an army coming here in about 3 turns.
Executioners. Druki! Terror and death! Die, weaklings! Battle ready! As you say!
See, they run! They squirt fear muscle. Witch elves! Skilled murderesses!
Death!
I think raising this city here and raising the other ones from the other side fits best for this.
Cold-blooded killers!
Nagarothi!
Hey, little brother,
Bringers of death!
what you doing these days?
No survivors!
At least this Gracie didn't get a kill here. That gave me brain damage.
Nagarothi! Terror and death! It is done! Dread Knights! Forward!
So attack, 10 attack menace is pretty good for Dread Knights.
For the king! Slash! Kill!
Raise these and then just go west and go north. They have an army to retake this before we get a wall up. So it's just gonna be a delay. We'll delay them instead by occupying a ruin.
Take everything. I will continue in time.
And then we got these two next. As they are making a big armies here, this we can hold this. Instead we're just gonna raise and pillage here while our armies are moving in to kill their main armies.
Supreme
You do have to go through
sorceress
some
of
Tomb
Ra,
Kings first.
Servant of Hecate. Chosen of Hecate. Setting forth. Waiting.
A would-be traitor amongst us.
This continent is really problematic cause it's missing corruption. So we have to deal with the enemies first, so just expand from one side. Once all the enemies are gone, we confederate and it's just manage the rebels for 2 rounds. And stabilize everything with corruption. We do have the corrupted flame of Surian. +2 corruption, we have +1 from +2 per region, we have +1 per province on technology, and we have also +1 on Morathi per region as well.
I am Morathi.
So she creates more chaos corruption for every region and province than any other faction combined for their
Rodents. I
source
hate
of corruption. Just by taking the Twisted Blade, we're causing massive corruption here. But still, you can't really expand and move armies here when you have to keep a mind on corruption as well. This is the reason why we don't confederate Harganet right now.
I have little time or love for
It's
diplomacy.
gonna be rebellion in every single region if we confederate here. But it still should be within several turns, so it's time to build up everything. I'm just not in the mood to do 10 rebellions, that's it. First we deal with Clan Rictus and Elson-Ek, and then we confederate.
I command the winds. I am gone.
I forbid this.
Traitors do not last long.
Necromancy is parliamentary.
We do have the Sanctum Quintex, which lowers the penalty due to presence or lack of corruption by 50%. So this one is a big deal for expanding elsewhere. Because you really have to have the corruption going, like for example Hiln Ultuan. Ultuan is over 80% corruption everywhere. It's stable right now. But we had to do some running around to actually make it stable. Not just defeat the high elf armies. Was chaos attacking as well. This faction does have the best public order building in the game. The Cult of Pleasure building. Just need to get the capital going with it. Isn't it fucked up that Locris' only quest battle is supposed to be on his own Black Ark, but he doesn't even have a Black Ark? Yeah, pretty much.
Master Druki.
This one right now is a little bit tricky here. We need those Blade Guards. This guy's not gonna move from here. We can besiege with a Black Ark, we can set another one in another army, but it's still 40 units. Our armies are highly imbalanced, so we need to get out some Black Guards.
Tyrant of Naggaroth.
This army is dying to attrition.
Vile corruption is spreading.
455 growth. I don't think I ever seen this much growth in a province. We got a very fast tier 5 here.
Be quick about it.
Yoo-hoo.
Enter and speak. For
You did want to ask about the best forged items to craft. You should make that for a dwarf, since there's nothing on the internet about rating the forged items from dwarves. Well, I can tell you if you really wanted to. No problem.
Slaughter call. I require.
You see this shit? You see this shit? They have 3 armies here and they just... Let's go in. Let's attack the player. Holy shit, those rogue armies, man. That needs a lot of work. Okay, the game just saved. Let me just do this.
We must preserve this world. To war! Okay. So we pretty much have the 30, 90 and 200 items for each category. On 30 items it's pretty straightforward, you know. You might, you know, just save them for the 90 and 200 items, or you can just get some little bit edge in the beginning. Like the Ranger's Helmet plus 10 weapon strength is solid. You could get 50 damage on Torgrim. You know, when you have nothing, you know, it could help you, especially early. So in this category, the Ranger Hammer is the way to go, while the Minor Pickaxe is to ignore. While the Slayer Axe later on for the, you know, convenience of having a faster Master Engineer move around. Master Engineer weapons pretty much double barrel, speed or terror.
This is for the 30 on the weapons. On 90 here, the Prospector Axe, not bad for Thane or a Runesmith to enable sudden attacks and a little bit more AP. But it's a 90 and you have to have gems, which you have at the capital, or you could just save for the 200 ones. Trollslayer Axe is trash, Veteran Hammer is kinda trash, and Armored Axe, you know, if you had carved obsidian, sure. But it's only gonna be available in Iron Rock or via trade, and for that price you can get a Prospector Axe instead with the gems. So optimal thing to do is pretty much really not to be bothered by with the 90 cost weapons, and just use the Ranger's Hammer really until you get better weapons. On 200 there are 3 weapons. The Dragonslayer Axe is kinda trash, because the ability only works if he has over 50 or more HP or self. So you have only 2 weapons on 200. The Gatekeeper Hammer, if you are creating a tanky lord, which just want to slow down the enemy, while your range, your Iron Drakes, Thunderers, Quarrelers, Artillery, just keep nuking extra volleys before the enemy gets close, so you're just basically slowing him down. If you're just, you know, abusing range, the Gatekeeper Hammer is the way to go. 12 melee defense is massive. You have a Chilling Aura, 36% speed penalty, and the Frostbite attacks with another speed penalty which stack. They both stack. There are other speed penalties on top of this. So having 1, 2, 3 characters, each with Gatekeeper's Hammer, to create like a, you know, big area of slow while they're approaching you, and your range, you know, just obliterates them. You know, it's probably the most optimal, effective thing to do. The Iron Warden's Hammer is overall the best one, because it not only makes your character do actual damage, especially to infantry, but it also makes them never tire, which means they're always going to perform at 100%. When it comes to the unique ones, the Elbane is trash, and the Starbreaker, you know, it looks like it's good, but it's not really good. The Iron Warden Hammer just beats it. On the armor, on the 30 cost, you have Trash, and the Veteran Armor could be used on Gotrek, unless you have something really much better. On the 91, Prospector Mail goes with the flavor of the Master Engineer set, so I would put this one on the Master Engineer. The Trollslayer Hard is trash. Old Guard's Armor is a really good one. Early game you're going to be fighting Greenskins, later game you're going to be fighting Skaven. So if you're playing with Karazakarak, Clan Angrund, get 15% ward save all the time against Greenskin Skaven. Once you stop not fighting these factions anymore, you just replace with another armor. So this one is a really good one. Iron Beard Armor is trash. Ranger Cloak is trash. On the 200 cost, you have the Iron Shield, which has some nice melee defense and armor, but the ability only works when the hit points are 50 or lower, which your Dwarf Lord will rarely get to. So it's not good at all. The Dragonslayer Scales, Physical Resistance and Terror. You know, having Terror is one thing, but on Armored 7 Resistance for 200 is another thing. I would just pretty much not create any 200 cost armors and just try to find, you know, Trickster Helms, Armors of Fortunes, Armor of Destiny, Gambler's Armor, Glittering Scales, stuff like that. Ignore the 200 cost armors. On 300 cost, they're both good. They're both good and you want to get both. This one is massive defense, minus 15 and then another minus 9. So it's gonna be really hard to hit whoever wears this. Preferably on a Rune Lord, on his mount, or Gotrek, or a Runesmith. While Alec Armor just gives absurd toughness at the cost of speed. Could be used on Gotrek, especially if he's bugged. On the talismans, the 30 cost ones, they have a Slayer Ring. Just discard the other two. It's a pretty decent one. So until you get better talisman, just use Slayer Rings. On 90 cost, You do have the Ranger's pouch for the Master Engineer. Go with a little bit of flavor of his range. The way you're going to deploy Master Engineer battle is just going to be facing forward the enemy while being left and right the artillery. So he's going to have a gun, you know, sighted at close. You just fire at will shooting, while you're going to be using a buff to the artillery by his just being there. The other items here are not very good, so the 91 just ignore. On 200 here, the Dragon Slayer Fang is trash, the Gatekeeper's Red Catcher is trash, and the Iron Warden of Wardstone, if you're fighting Wars of Chaos, Norse can be, which is kinda like, you know, weird. You know, those factions are not even gonna exist as a threat. But who knows, maybe you're playing against, you know, lots of Chaos. So this one could be useful, but at 200 cost, you know, limited. You do have +5 when tainted though. All in all, the crafted talismans are, other than Slayer Ring, are not very good, and you just hope to find physical resistance and ward save talismans in the campaign. You know, we have a runesmith scouting in the army and find those. Ring of Gremlin and Anchor Chain are okay, so you craft those, you have a lot of old gold and put them somewhere. One is offense, one is defense. Enchanted items, early game you have the Slayer Belt, the other two kinda trashy. Because for the Engineer you get 90 and Assault for the Prospector Spyglass. I'm gonna put this on every Engineer you have. The other 90 cosmons are not worth crafting at all. On 200 there is only one choice, Iron Warden is tankard, 5 defense, and you get healing, better healing than a healing potion of or a potion of toughness. This is one of the best enchanted item in the game. It's so good that you can just recycle the Book of Grudges. Pretty much that's it. Iron Warden is tankard, ignore everything else. So limited here really. I could see a situation where you would go full damage, even at the cost of vigor, with a Scepter of Stone, Starbreaker, and Ring of Grimnir. You could probably just like max, go max damage, like flavor Romberdal or the High King. But really, Iron Warden Tankard is so good that the other items don't even exist. There you go. Useful in fighting Skaven, your dwarves. Your range should be their range, especially as the player. Use your artillery to shoot their weapon teams, artillery, and use your shooters to shoot any of their shooters in range. You just beat them in range. The only threats to the dwarves from the Skaven, other than their artillery, is gonna be the weapon teams, the mortars, the flamethrowers, and the bombs. The rattling guns are not even that threat, and those are all just countered by the artillery. The dwarves have so many ways to counter the Skaven range that needing items for it is just not necessary at all. Too much jibber jabber, need something to drink, be right back.
Come here. I got wrecked by the plague catapults earlier as dwarves, the outrange modern guns, and the target aboard my counter-artillery units first. Well, sounds like a bad management on brimstone guns to me. If the brimstone guns are not gonna be alone, or the long-range cannons, you can always use rangers. There's so many tools to counter the Skaven range.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Death. They're meek.
Looks like one of the armies moved here. But where did they move?
Hag sorceress of bronze.
Where were we? Looks like this guy's either bugged or they're just scared to fight us. They just fled.
My skills, my dark arts are yours.
Can't believe they just
I
ignored
am
this.
going. Revenge!
Argner had so many armies here, just wasting our time here.
Take everything.
So what do we have? Clan Rictus here.
me
They have two
Lord
settlements. We're back to
Craven
rank 1. They have Plain of Dogs and the Wolf's Anvil.
Supreme sorceress of bronze.
Let's get rid of this.
Bronze core. We have fresh slay. Moving on.
They're attacking the Horton's column here, huh?
We will destroy all.
I don't really ally with these people.
Be ready. Ever onward.
It does look like there's an army moving this direction. I just wait for Moratti, so we use a steamroll and not putting ourselves in danger.
Set the sails.
What the hell? Little chaos bug here. I swear every like second or third campaign one of these chaos faction bugs and don't even spawn.
My power is yours.
What the shit?
I go. You
Plebs
bore me.
complaining, chaos spawning on my lands, I can't defend, I lose 2 minor settlements, game too hard.
I admire you.
Fucking hell, man. It's supposed to be like 5k slaves there.
Against the code.
It can't be done.
For the Witch
This
King.
one might be a little bit too much unless we get a good balance of power.
Disengaging. None
We even
shall
get reinforced by 2 black arcs. I don't think I've tried that before.
I approve of these dark deeds. Black-hearted dreadlord.
Oh, the arcs don't get reinforced. Fucking hell, tested to shit.
Attack! Dreadlord of the
Fucking hell, man. Do they ever do anything right?
Lord. Say it, damn you. Noble born.
So the arcs will not reinforce and our second army is diminished.
Withdraw. Black-hearted dread.
How do we do this?
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
We could just sacrifice this to an attack again.
Lord of the Black Court. Dreadlord.
Destructive, this one. Useful.
Fear my malice.
In a mini battle, we are pretty fucked here, I think. Is it the battlefield around? I think we still do more damage than Mailbane and Auto Resolve, but the Auto Resolve here could be a victory.
Pulling back. By Cain.
Then we have a second
Lord of
arc
the
to
Black
attack and do the
Court.
same.
Adequate. Yes, adequate. They have their uses.
I want to get rid of them here. This army is taking way too much attrition.
Dreadlord.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
That is not warranted. Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
We do have conduit. Mortars and 3 carronades. The second army doesn't have the blade guards. Eight dead guards. Trash, 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 trash. Boom, boom, boom. Trash, 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 trash. We wipe out all their zombies, the second armies will have an easy time. We do have these things here. Let's go see what happens here. We have to attack in 2 waves because the arcs can reinforce each other on a naval battle. So we are attacking with an arc, we are attacking the settlement, which is the most half-assed things they've done so far in the game. The AI doesn't register it, and you can't even reinforce probably. They just basically half-assed amphibious attack from Rome 2 and Attila. Every time they add some feature like this, like here, VA, Empire, rework, politics, everything is so fucking half-assed with some oversights and game-breaking bugs. It's almost like they have nobody even to test this shit for them. It's like second grade modders creating content for developers that charge hundreds of dollars for their game.
Slaughter calls us.
So we might need to suicide all this just to take the city. And we don't care about these 3 armies, we just care that these guys are gone. We can get more armies always. These arcs are not as fleshed out as our first arc. So we have very limited units, no access to Black Dragons yet. Or Executioners. It's quite a terrifying approaching such a large range army though. Makes your hidden, not hidden units a Tolkien fodder.
You say, striking out.
They can't really rush us because they have zombies.
Going. Dreadlord. Blackguards. Dread spears. Shades.
That's a lot of shades. We have around rate of fire here. 6.9 seconds.
Eager for battle.
You can totally send shades to hit one side hard.
To murder. Quickly now. Battle calls. Trookie forward.
We could just send everything on one side. We have 149 range. We do have to send one group of shades to go other side and not everything front.
On to slaughter.
Are there ones better than Shades? No. They're fast to recruit, the only reason I recruit them over the other ones. Sometimes you don't have time to recruit the great swords. Cannon's gonna start firing here. I have to kill over half of their units.
Glorious destruction!
For the king! Dreadlord!
Wonder how they detected shades at this distance.
Cold-blooded killers! Onwards to murder!
Kill! Maim!
Advance, Druki! Onward! Druki! End them! Death! Die, weaklings! Shades! Destroy! Dread spears! Shades! By Drakira! Dealers in death! Shades! We are ready! Blood for Cain! With pleasure!
Artillery is gonna target our Blackguard's heart here.
Cold-blooded killers! Shades! Blackguards! Dreadlord! It is done!
Just totally ignored our lord here, just rushed through.
Fell sorcery! I summon thee! Witch elves!
Nagarothi! Druki! Shade! Going!
Just send those shades around.
Dealers in
Blackguards
death!
can't really keep up with the rest of the army.
Advancing! Battle ready! The merciless host! Nagarothi!
Oh fuck, the fat guy's there.
Dark sorceress!
Blackguards!
He's gonna go for the girl.
No survivors! Slash! Kill!
Except to keep pulling them back.
Moving out!
And who the fuck we have here? These guys?
Advance!
Forward, you're fucking up my shade formation.
Shades!
All the shades here except these two.
Shades! Battle calls! On to slaughter!
The other shades have to go sneaky around here.
Going! On to slaughter!
Shifting!
Okay boys, one moment per...
Murder
Kill that thing,
awaits.
please.
Glorious destruction! Withdraw! The merciless
Murderous
host-
prowess, we're not even in a good position to shoot, that's shitty.
Forward! Blackguards! Die, weaklings! Bloody murder! Moving out! Merciless warriors! Eager for battle! Tyrant!
So he's stuck in a bunch of dead guards.
Witch elves!
Back! Druki! No survivors! Shades! Slaughter! Eager for battle! Battle ready! Druki, forward! Carnage awaits! Feared by all! Die!
Can you disengage there, please?
Back!
The thing, if he gets wounded and the arc is fine, it's gonna bug.
Massacre them! Black-hearted lord!
Because you know they tested this shit.
Dark elves! Dread lord!
They love testing the new stuff, guys, I'm telling you.
Shades
Such good these devs,
by
you
your
know, such good company these devs are.
Dread lord! Tyrant of Naggaroth! Make them bleed! Druki, forward! Shades! By Drakir! Forward! Leaving! Show no mercy! We are
Zombies.
battle ready!
Only good in balance of power.
Coming! Eager
Try hard.
by Cain! Red spears! We are ready! Merciless warriors! Forward! Slay them! Kill everything! Shades!
Didn't have to take a time out there.
Cold-blooded killers! Onward! Merciless warriors! Terror and death! Orders understood! Murder awaits! Murder awaits! Onwards to murder! Shades! Dealers in death! We understand! Murder awaits! Moving out! By Cain!
Artillery will disintegrate the moment they run out of ammo.
Advance, Druki! Blood for Cain! Slaughter them! On to slaughter! Blackguards! Shades! To destruction! To destruction! Onward! Suffering for all! Onwards to murder! Kill them! Naggarothi! Moving out! Blackguards! My blade hungers! I sense defeat! By Drakira! Forward! Druki! Forward! Murder awaits! Onwards to murder! Glorious destruction! Dark elves! With pleasure! Massacre them!
Okay, that's the end of Dreadfleet. Well, think about it like this: the Admiral is immortal, and you get even without immortality, and so he can die in battle right now. Just can't. So basically, this means he just gets wounded, and you can't replace him with another Admiral because another Admiral does not exist. You have already 3 out of 3 Admirals, so there is no more Admirals. So you have to replace another Lord, which becomes a regular army Lord, and it bugs the upkeep until you disband that army and recruit a new arc again. You know, because they love testing this shit.
Search the tyrant of Naggaroth.
Oh no, killed in action. Anyways, let's get this Weapon Master.
Lord of the Black Court. Dread Lord of the Druki. Dread Lord of Naggaroth.
Always say Galen's Graver because you can only have it on tier 1. The arc it sank into the whirlpool. Okay, the poop fleet is gone.
Ruin.
Public order hero. Because this is it. This is the Galen's Graver you get. You just get the Maelstrom. Immune to Reef Attrition, immune to Maelstrom Attrition, and 5 Corruption, 20 Public Order, 100 Income. You can't build anything, and you get a port. But to enter the port, you have to first sink it to the bottom of the ocean.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
Okay.
Fear my malice.
This one should be disbanded. Should be.
Dreadlord of Naggaroth.
Yeah, we'll recruit a new one. Just disband this one. Yeah, what just happened? What? And we need to
Vicious
sort the
Dreadlord.
second arc here.
I admire your darkness.
Admiral Diablo, get more dreaded slaver. We need to get rid of this trash here and get me some blackguards. Or recruit a drink 8. And this one currently needs to replenish. Get rid of that trash.
Yes, noble born.
Okay. Got rid of the Dreadfleet, we got another victory settlement. We are now at 4 victory settlements. Nagarond will follow. 5 and just click, 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 and that's it.
Oh my god.
These
Have you
sorcerers.
seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Dark paths away.
We can confederate the other Dark Elves, but it's not good right now. Enter, 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 enter. Hey Thunder, thank you for support.
Favored of the
I was just talking about you should visit earlier, nothing good of course. You know guys, imagine they release another Skaven update together with the Wood Elves. Imagine the shit wizard state of mind with the emotes in the channel. I can already see the shit wizard getting the bottle and starting the emotes if we get another Skaven update. Which some people are rumoring it's a Skaven update.
Enacting my dark desires. Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Cruel and deadly.
We have 7 turns left in this campaign. Right now. And we have already the next campaign planned, if you guys haven't seen the next command.
Whispers of disobedience. We shall see.
Cruel Dreadlord.
So, Shield Wizard, we had another wave of chaos and they didn't spawn here. So it's not just bug that this chaos at the bottom bugs, but this chaos can also bug here. Second wave, they got destroyed and the second wave spawned and they didn't get reinforced. It's almost like there's some kind of ninja patching with conditions. But it's one thing is sure, both the Servants to Chaos and Puppets of Chaos are starting to bug the game. As they don't exist in diplomacy and they count as warg and scaling. And sometimes they don't respawn at all, which, you know, because, you know, it's too much chaos already.
I am the first sorceress.
Yoo-hoo.
I grow impatient at these constant interruptions.
Itza has declared war on Hexoatl. Oh my fucking god! They did not! No! I guess we're gonna honor this alliance and help Mazdamundi, you know, Senor Mazdamundi, you know, do something here, you know. Don't you worry, Grand Pepe, we'll help you deal with these aggressors. We'll show them who's the real Pepe in the jungle. I support my Gran Pepe. The only fun thing with this shit campaign is really allying Gran Pepe. It's like, this is the only fun this campaign if you ask me. Oh no, we have to take Kulton. Oh no, you know, look, oh look at all those high elves. Click, 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 click. Oh shit, we have millions and millions and millions and click, 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 click. You just start off this campaign, they just give you just pile of shit in your lap. And like, just don't want a pile of shit in your lap. You just want to do what, you know, things. And then, like, they force you to go into a knee-deep shit sewer. And, oh, be careful, you know, otherwise, you know, it might be hard. There's so many high elves. And they're like, yeah, sure. We go through that shit sewer as well. And then, like, what next? You gonna drown us in shit? No, no. Click, 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 click. No more shit sewer, instead just click, click, click campaign. What a fake difficulty, really. And this chaos corruption is so fucking triggering, man. Just wanna make me complain all day long. All day long.
Wisdom awaits. The poison in your soul will claim you in the end, Druki. I have little choice but to listen to your inane babbling. Make this quick. I have important matters to attend to.
Bandying words with you will not please my lord.
Yes, who seeks the counsel of the Witch King?
So he has these 4 settlements here. How the hell has been losing this side to Exes of Nehek? Fucking hell, man. It's actually very interesting to see that Exes of Nehek and Clan Rinctus can gang up on Malekith. That's balance there. While the Harganet went under control, and no. Your gang up will not work. Harganet likes Malekith and you're fucked.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant. My power is yours.
The main remaining Skaven army is going north. We'll just fuck over their settlements here first.
Laying in wait.
We'll send Moratti to clear that shit.
Restless malice.
We clear the Skaven in the top here.
Feel my power. Seeking entertainment. Limitless.
Where's my man?
Why are these guys fighting
Come and die.
fighting Harganet?
Plan scheme is discordant.
Very strange. Moratti is like one turn away, huh? We just have to clear this and then send armies into Exes of Nehek territories. We'll confederate Malekith first and then Harganet. The worst thing that can happen, Grand Pepe can declare war on one of these 2 factions. And then of course we'll support him. It's not good to confederate right now. Remember, we are a Chaos faction.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
This Chaos looks like it's got bugged here.
Plotting a course.
Dark-hearted. Sorceress! I know the way. Favored of the Witch King.
Maledicta. She should just stay here in case Chaos shows up.
Do not cease! Dark Lord, speak! My skills are yours. To misery!
Blood Queen of Haganeth.
What did 3k income here without any Kenneth assassins? Gonna have a couple of armies rolling on this side. We need to replenish here a bit. It's even available. Oh, public order. Let's get it. No, I have a feeling like everybody's really fucking terrified of us in this campaign. I've been rank 1 or rank 2 since like turn 65 or something.
Enter and speak, for time is a luxury of which you have.
One day we'll see Aranesa have the Italian coast.
Necromancy.
Oh no.
I am Morathi,
Oh, nice.
with bitter ambition.
All-powerful sorceress.
Cloaked and hooded.
All vermin must perish.
Yeah, the chaos is bugged here. They didn't spawn.
Who seeks my malice? I am gone.
This is not the first time we see this. This happened many times now.
I admire your darkness. We will... Feared by all.
This is what, red?
I am Malekith's will.
Clan Rictus has one settlement left. We do have to destroy Clan Rictus. Then we'll destroy Elsoneg. Which, you know, are already losing. Confederate, Confederate. Click, click, click. Short campaign victory. Oh, no, 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 no. We have to wait for the Arcane. Oh, Elich, you never learn.
Farewell. Master of cruelty. With noble purpose.
Can you just make these factions that actually are Chaos or like Chaos actually work together with Chaos, like Battle Legion or Cult of Pleasure? What the fuck is the point of being Chaos if you can't work together with the rest of
Noble
Chaos?
of Nagaroth. halls are yours. I go.
It's like, I'm like, holy shit, look at that camera. It actually has 3 settlements on turn 150. It's doing good. Allied with Chaos. God damn, they fixed that finally. And I'm playing Kambler. It's like no income on the landmark building. Shit. And fucking Chaos arrives, declares war instantly on me. God damn.
The buildings are crumbling. The very air is tainted.
See the Skaven twitch.
Corruption is rife.
I'm here just like, what do you want me to talk about? Fuck this faction and fuck Marathi. If I ever play Marathi again, probably not even gonna get campaign skills, but hopefully they fix the Chaos Corruption at that point.
What is it you seek? I am most intrigued to hear.
I like dark beer, although I didn't had the dark beer in a while. Ever since Corona started, I haven't even been to store to buy some dark beer.
Soon I will silence that chittering.
4 less turns, huh? Guess we're done here, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, not much to say here. Just we click, and let's go play another campaign. This is term limited campaigns, boys. They last totally up to you. Some of this will definitely be enjoyable. I'm not even sure we're gonna be rolling any more random ones. It's like a recipe for disaster. Leave it for the people to request this shit. Stream will start, and we'll be starting Last Defenders campaign in about 20 minutes stop.
See you then.